And check. Welcome to today. Oh my god. I have the shirt that does crazy stuff. I don't know why with this webcam is like that, but yeah, whatever. Will be a strange touch of of the live stream. So here we are with the 777-200 ER ready to go to Hong Kong. We are currently north of Vietnam. We're gonna fly Vietnam Airline. This is a flight they do in real life, not with the not with the 777, but with the A321. Close this, and yeah. Oops. Okay, flight plan filed. This is the flight we're gonna do. So we are gonna depart from Vietnam. Hanoi Bai International Airport. We're gonna head toward north immediately, basically, entering China, and then flying basically over China until we are very close to Hong Kong. Yeah, that's the plan. So we are in China today as well. Yesterday we did one of the most beautiful flight in the world, which is Lhasa to Kathmandu. If you want to check it as well. Yeah, and today we are back in China. I didn't want to fly in Europe because yeah, we're gonna fly in Europe tomorrow if I have time. But yeah, we're gonna do the cross the Alps with the Duke tomorrow. Yeah, if I stream, I will do that. Okay. Let me import on Navigraph. All right, let's go. I wouldn't spend too much time now because it's a long flight. Yeah, today we have to do a little bit of... today we have definitely an interesting flight and not short at all. So I didn't set up myself in a stand. Probably I could. I saw that from here they depart with... Ooh, wow. Okay. Well, I was saying they depart with 787. I just saw a 787 departing from here to Seoul in real life. So they definitely depart with big plane. Battery on, external power, let's turn this on immediately. IRS, this is the IRS system of the 777. Emergency lights on, nav lights already on. No smoking, seat belts off for the moment. And yeah, let's import everything. Alright, super low for me. Well, actually it's not making too much noise at the moment. I will see if I have to adjust the volume. 1228 on the frequency. We are aligned on VATSIM, of course. And can I move this pad? Where was the click spot? Here. Okay. Wow. Super bright. Outside. Alright. So, weight and balance. Import from sim brief. Yeah, of course. Because I need to do this before. Alright. So again, this is the flight we are planning to do today. We are on Vietnam, north of Vietnam, and go to Hong Kong International, I guess it's called. Okay. Now we can import. So let me do a little bit of cross check. Zero fuel weight 164.8 and 164.9er is correct. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I don't know why here they don't show the fuel on board. It's quite annoying, to be honest. I mean, we have a weight and balance page. I am not able to see the fuel that I have on board. Of course, you can see it from the FMC. Maybe here. Okay, fuel is 17. Okay, that's correct, of course. Precise loading, cool page this. Okay, well, never mind. Okay, avionics still setting up. You know that in the 777 can take some time. What? Let me see if I can connect my iPad to the PC today, apparently. Okay, no. Let's connect. Okay. Let's go, FMC. Posinit. This one here. Route request from SimBrief. Select. Yeah, here you can also see your weight and ballast, your current weight and ballast in the FMC. And let's wait. Yeah, you need to wait some time before import in the 777. Come on. Okay, load. And then you can execute. Yeah, this is pretty slow. Probably it's realistic, I don't know. And the 7.3 is definitely faster than this. Activate, execute, check the legs. Alright. We do have something. Looks pretty fine to me. You can of course check your flight plan from this page here. Zooming out, maybe. Alright, yeah, that looks pretty fine to me. Nice. Go back to map. And let's go back to be zoomed. Alright. So, yeah, we have to do the well, let's import the wind. So descent forecast uplink ready, road data, wind data, load, execute, and then you have to go to VNav, next page, forecast, load here. This is the descent forecast. Yeah, you're gonna have your wind during descent. If you have any question, as always, feel free to ask. We're gonna do the performance later. Let's check what we got as departure procedure. Right. Let me link my iPad. Okay, there we go. So, what do we have? Okay, meter is pretty fine. VFR condition, the wind is calm, cab okay condition. Yeah, you can also see from the sim is pretty good. Departure procedure will be the NACA, let's say the NACA departure. So basically straight ahead, above 4,300 before November Bravo 110, left turn, and then Bumbo and NACA. Yeah, we don't have any speed constraint. Pretty simple stuff. That's completely fine. The runway is 3,800 meter long. And well, taxi briefing, we're gonna do it later. Alright, yeah. Pretty basic stuff today. That's fine. So, init, index, performance. Let's check here. This is wrong. So, reject the performance. So, the problem of today is that we have, we are flying in China. So, our cruise altitude will be flight level 391. Nice. So, flight level 391. Okay. Cost index 126. Wow. And we also have tailwind. Okay, that's gonna be fast then. Zero fuel weight 174.9. Confirm that was correct. And reserve is 6.2. I didn't set up any extra fuel today. Let's see how it does. And yeah, we do have to calculate performance. The departure, oh, I didn't set up the departure procedure. One right, and it's the NACA 3 alpha departure. Execute. All right. Nice. So now we can calculate our performance. All right, let's go. So runway 1 right. Import from the aircraft. Flaps optimum. Okay, this is fine. Import weather. All right. Let me change this. Okay, so flaps 5. Takeoff 2. Selected temperature of 42 degrees. The trim. Okay, we're gonna set it later, of course. 127, 131, 137. All right. So you can set up your. Okay, not like this. How is the key? Okay. Yeah. You can bring your pad here to be more comfortable. Index thrust limit selected. Okay, takeoff 2 selected 43. We are very light, of course. Climb 2 is fine. Takeoff flaps 5. CG is automatic. And 4.25 is fine. 127, 131, 137. All right. Perfect match from our FMC speed and our EFB speed. Okay. I mean, we're pretty good already. IRS aligned. APU starting. Yeah, we're about to go. Let's do the inboard checklist. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. Set parking brake. Alright. Then, close everything. So we're full of stuff. Ah, wait, we have to... Yeah, we have to weigh the APU. Passenger side, so in the meantime. Do we have them? Yeah. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we could remove, of course, the... I mean, we can remove everything apart from the GPU. So release, not request, release. Oh my god, I'm doing the opposite. Release, and release. So we should be fine. Maybe I forgot the stairs. Yeah, there we go. Our 777 getting ready. And I'm losing frame. Oh my god. Yeah, I see that I'm losing frame rate. Not frame rate. Yeah, I'm losing frame in OBS. Let's see if it does adjust. Oh boy, every time. Okay, let's see what happened here. And the problem when this happens is that I have to restart everything. Now looks stable, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's just a small drop. Yeah, that's super annoying every time. Okay, now it's stable. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do. Okay. We'll see. I close an updater, so I mean, it shouldn't be a... Okay, it's dropping again. No. Yeah, just a touch. Oh, today's today's very bad actually. Okay. Yeah, not really okay, but we'll see if it's stable or not. I have no idea why it's doing that. Unfortunately, too much variable involved in a dropping connection. But yeah, let's try to go on. Okay, we do everything here. APU is running external power disconnect, and we can remove it. Alright. Release. Remove chokes. Let's go. So, initial climb. Do we have an initial climb? Initial climb. No. I'm gonna set up. Yeah. So our altitude. Okay, we're pretty low. Yeah, I'm gonna set up. Yeah, 10,000 feet is pretty fine to me. V2 plus 10. 1, 4, 7. Yeah, I'm monitoring a little bit the OBS here because, you know, if it's just a, singular drop, it's fine. But if you start doing it every minute, no. Okay, now it's stable, though. Okay, so this is done. So V2 set, heading not set. Actually, no, it's not set at all. Alright, traffic here, traffic there. Okay. Takeoff pitch set. This is fine. Trim not set. So in order to set up the trim, let's turn on the hydraulic. Auto. Trim 4.25. We're gonna start up on stand. So we're not gonna do any pushback, of course, since we are basically in a self-maneuvering here. Okay, heading set. This is set. This is fine. Fly director, and nav. Trim set. Trim is set. Taxi and takeoff briefing. We did the takeoff briefing. The taxi one is pretty basic because we are currently here. So we are gonna turn. Wow, we're not even. Oh, look at this. The scenery is not correct. Yeah. We are right in a taxiway at the moment. Okay, we're gonna turn in stand 37 and then take Victor. Yeah, we're gonna just take Victor until the holding point. Sierra 1. Okay, no. My god. Beacon lights. Okay, ready to start. Transponder. On. Was already on. Let's go. Okay, a little bit of volume for the startup. Let's go. Starting number 2. Let's hear the sound. I'm pretty curious because we flew the 300 ER recently, but I think this one have better sound. Let's see. Moment of silence. Yeah, there is in my opinion, a big difference in the takeoff sound. Also, I guess that okay, because in the out of standard, in the 200 ER we have a free engine variable, which is very different from the in the 300 ER we just have one engine option. So yeah, anti-air is not required. Auto brake RTO, and this is fine. Okay. So we do have a good engine start for number 2, starting number 1. And Windows it. What's the problem? Oh, no problem. Okay. Yeah, frame rate is fine now. Yeah, look, you can definitely a different sound here. Very good. So this scenery is very outdated, you know. I always repeat this. I mean, 2024, for the majority, especially default scenery, is just based on 2020 map, which is very old at this point. It's 5 years old, maybe 6, even 6 years old. And you know, without any kind of scenery gateway, I forgot this. Any kind of word hub, whatever it's called. The scenery is gonna just get stuck. So yeah, and I have no idea about the status of that, which is quite unlucky because it was a really good project. I guess they are in beta still, but yeah, can't see much. Okay, flaps 5. Let's go. It's gonna take forever as a classical 777. All right, hydraulic pump. Look how long it take to drop flaps. Alright, flaps 5 for takeoff. All right, nice. Very nice. Flaps 5 set, and then we have the after takeoff checklist. Okay, this is all good. Toga, I'll nav, nav. Yeah, doors can be armed at this point. Arm all. And doors auto. Okay. Then, APU off. Okay, so APU cooldown. Doors auto to brake RTO, passenger side and parking brake is set. We're gonna disengage parking brake right now. There we go. Why is that? Okay. Let's go. Okay, there's not a traffic here with us. As always, if you have any question, don't be shy. So we are in Vietnam. We're gonna, as you can see, take off, turn to the left basically immediately, and go toward China. It's a pretty interesting airport, this one. For what I saw, the operation of Vietnam Airlines is split a lot between various airports, which is, I mean, I like this kind of airlines here. But you can do some interesting ops. Okay. Super long runway, 3,800 meters. And we are very light. So it's gonna be an easy takeoff for this plane. Look at this monster. So yeah, I feel like also in the cabin quality, I don't know, but yeah, I feel like that the 200 ER and the 200 series, let's say, also the LR it's better than the 300. I mean, it's not a big difference, but yeah. Even though if you don't have a 777, yeah, that's a good question. To be honest. Oops. Okay, I'm trying to set up my mic here. So if you don't have a 777, you do have 2024. That's yeah, for me it was just based on liveries, to be honest. The 200 ER, 300 ER are pretty similar. LR, no, definitely not, because yeah, it's very limited. Maybe 300 ER it's bigger. People like big planes. Do we have taxi light, right? No. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Alright, here we are. Are we missing a taxi light? Yes, we are. No. Yes, pretty. I mean, it's pretty. Wow, what's this? Yeah, here is very strange. This is. My God, we're gonna get on grass, I guess. This is. Let's see. Maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, this texture is for sand, basically. So it's even if it's not in real life, of course. Look at that. Pretty cool effect, by the way. So now our engines are full of debris. No, not really. Okay. Nobody around. Lining up. Runway turn off. Strobe lights, landing lights. Okay, now the streaming is stable, at least. Look at this weather, very interesting. Okay. Let's go. Spool up. Brake release. Toggle. Oh boy. Look at the photos of the engine. Oh, so powerful.
V1.
Rotate. It's a little bit, there is a bit of wind. Okay, wow. Positive rain, gear up. There we have Hanoi International, leaving Vietnam. Look at this place. Wow. Look at the lake there. Oh my God, 5,000 feet per minute. Okay. D-rate. Alright, let's pitch down this beast. Alright. Autopilot. Speed check. Let's go this side. Speed check, flaps 1. Okay, it's, I mean, let me change this view a little bit because it's pretty hard to see outside. Alright. Wow. Oh my god, it's pitching up like a monster. Yeah. Let's go. Speed check. Flaps up. Oh my god, look at the pitch up. We are super light for 777. We're not that light actually, I mean we did. Yeah. Definitely lighter takeoff in the 777 than this. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go immediately to the Chinese border. Yeah, I need to. Oh my god. Great. Wait a sec, I have to relaunch Volanta. Okay, let's go direct before. I'm gonna use Navigraph. Okay, so Chinese border is Tebak. Tebak on top. Let's go. Keep climbing. So initially, let's climb flight level 210. Let's do this. This. Okay. Let's go. Look at the turn. Let me see something because. No, okay, it's. No. Look at that. And that's the airport. We took off from the runway 11 right, which is this, into the clouds. Yeah, very cool. Sync the heading. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I need to do. I need to relaunch Volanta. 1 second. Then don't. Oh my god. This shirt here. Okay. Okay. There we are. We do have Volanta now. And this is us, by the way. Yeah. You should know it. I mean, you should fix it soon. So, toward China. Pressure, standard. And, yeah, okay. As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Acceleration. So we do expect tailwind at some point. We need to climb flight level 391 again because we are flying in China. You know that they use meter. Speaking of which, how do I set meter in the triples? Meter, okay. Very cool. This is even cool. I mean, it's pretty interesting if you just want to check the difference. Wow, look at the climb rate. Oh, I can hear the power of the plane. Yeah, I'm going with the full volume. Let me reduce it a bit. Okay. Look at this monster here. 4,000 feet per minute. Yeah, it does want to climb. So I guess before crossing the border, we can climb flight level... oh yeah, we can climb flight level 390, of course, directly. And then just climb, yeah, 1,000 feet. Look at this climb rate. Incredible. Yeah, also our cost index is pretty high. So we're gonna cruise at... okay, this is the... Okay, 8.3. Sorry, 0.83 on Mach. So we're gonna go to Hong Kong International today. I want to check a little bit about Kai Tak as well during cruise because, yeah, of course, you know, Kai Tak is one of the most incredible airport ever did. The problem is that we do have a good scenery because we have a custom scenery in MSFS 2024 dedicated to Kaitak. But in Navigraph we don't have any procedure. So of course you can find procedure online. I would be really interesting to see if in the MSFS flight planner, since they yeah, but you never know with MSFS. So let me adjust this mic because I don't like the position. So yeah, I was saying, so basically since they add a custom version of Kaitak, I would expect to have procedure in their official flight planner. But yeah, I wouldn't be so sure, to be honest. Knowing them a little bit. That seems so obvious, but it's not at all. Okay. So according to our FMC, we're gonna finish climb at Xeren. I don't know. Looks really... maybe. Yeah, maybe it's correct. We're gonna, of course, slow down. So the green banana is just based on your current vertical speed, but of course, as much as you climb, your vertical speed gonna decrease. So your green banana is gonna change position. And differently, the top of climb is based on your FMC calculation. It's way more complex, of course. The green banana is pretty useful though for descending, in my opinion, because you can see with your current descending rate you will be able to reach a waypoint with an assigned altitude or not. Okay. So yeah, let's climb. Again, it's not a short flight today. We expect, especially entering China. No, actually, yeah, we're direct to, yeah, direct is correct. Entering China, you expect some tailwind. We're gonna see. Let me see the airspace here. Yeah, we do have this, which is this. Oh, this is so bad in Volante. I mean, the flight planning. I mean, the flight track. Yeah, I can. Okay, I'm gonna give me some direct, not too much. In Hong Kong, let me see the situation. Okay, we are alright, yeah, we're pretty fine. There's a traffic from China, which is already 20 minutes behind us. It's, yeah, it's him. Okay, there's no way it's gonna land before us. It's a A330. Very interesting. Yeah, no way it's gonna land before us because we are still accelerating. Yeah, we have crosswind now. Oh, we're gonna have a nice... So, okay, yeah, we can't climb directly flight level 3901 today, again, due to China basically. So it's 11,920 meter, and flight level 390. I mean, it's very similar. Why I couldn't? Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're gonna use this, but it's a little bit strange to me. This setup. Wow. Little cloudy. Of course, passenger side off, by the way. Sorry, out. Okay. This is fine. This is, oops, landing light should be off. Here. Okay, descent checklist. 8,000 meter and climbing. Also, we are still accelerating. I remind you, we're gonna cruise 0.83. And in 23 miles, we're gonna start turning. I'm gonna go direct to Xeren. And we're gonna start adding some tailwind component to our cruise. We do expect around 30 knots for what I saw on windy. Of tailwind, something around that. We should have that here as well. Yeah, 30 knots as you can see. Yeah, 24, yeah, more or less. Let's say For now, we just have crosswind. Okay, 18 miles, and we're gonna gain a lot of speed. Definitely a lot of speed. Okay. This is fine. 10 miles, yeah. Traffic. Terrain can goes off. Alright. Wow. So remote area. I mean, it's not really remote today, because in real life, I mean, especially Hong Kong is really busy. I am VATSIM not much at the moment. We have a 777 going to Manila here. We have some. Oh, this is Italian. Well, it's based on Stuttgart, but he has an Italian name. Whatever. Oh, there is control. Ah, yeah, we did have control last time we flew in Vietnam. By the way, in the departure. Okay, 10 miles. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit, otherwise I feel lost. I mean, honestly. Yeah, as you can see now, the green banana is adjusting with our top of climb. Okay, 8 miles. And we are ready. Start having a little bit of tailwind. So this is a 600 nautical miles flight, but due to the plane itself, the 777 can cruise definitely faster than us. There's 73 or A320, and the tailwind is not gonna take too much to get there, especially after this turn. Okay, 4 miles still, entering China as well. Well, just 1,500 feet on the climb at the moment. Wow, true air temperature is just -2 degrees. It's incredible. All right, direct 7. Gaining some speed, some proper speed now. 492, our ground speed on the turn. Let's see how much we gain. Wow. Yeah, 10 knots. Something more. Of course, we are also accelerating. We're still turning, by the way. 10,000 meter. Yeah, we should gain around 20. I mean, of course, 25 knots, because before was just crosswind. That's pretty obvious. Oh, look at the turn. I mean, it's interesting. Why is changing the? Wow, look at that. It did change the bank angle a couple of times. All right. Yeah. Okay. We have to consider. Yeah, we gained something. I mean, probably around 20 knots of ground speed, which is very interesting, though. Yeah. As I told you, we're gonna cruise very fast. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give me some direct during the cruise. Okay, soon we're gonna finish the climb and we're gonna check this stuff about Kaitak. I'm really curious to see. And also I'm really curious to see the status of the flight planner of MSFS. You know that you do have an MSFS flight planner, which is completely free if you have the SIM. And they provide charts, they provide everything, but the point is I am not able to use it, to be honest. So, of course, SimBrief is still, and Navigraph, if you want to sim properly, is still a must-have, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I mean, because, yeah, it would be great to have a free version, of course. But yeah, doesn't really look it's gonna happen soon, at least. What is that? Okay. Wow, we are completely alone in the VATSIM world. Look at that. Nobody around us. Yeah, we have 45 minutes from the other traffic. So yeah. What's that sound? Yeah, in the 777 there is this strange sound, even in the 300 ER. Sometime. Wow, 2000 feet per minute now. Okay, I'm gonna go direct here, so. Yeah, I don't want to wait 10 seconds. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, basically 3000 feet to go, even less. All right. So I'm gonna show you above Navigraph before, and then we're gonna check the flight planner of MSFS. Okay, we're almost there. Also, I guess in the flight planner or MSFS, you can just flight plan. Do flight planning with default plane. So, yeah, like PMDG stuff is not there still. Oops, I touched the throttle. Okay, nothing happened. And almost 1000 feet to go. Be ready. I'm gonna switch vertical speed and finish the climb at 1000 feet per minute. All right, vertical speed 1000 feet per minute. Let's do this level off. Okay, and as soon as we level up, we're gonna go back to VNAV. This is a true procedure I saw. I have a friend which is a A320 first officer. Yeah, it does that in real life. So when they are, he told me that the climb rate. For example, if to do a proper level off, if you're climbing 3000 feet per minute, but at some point you're gonna be 2000 feet from the level off, you have to lower the vertical speed to 2000, and when you are 1000 to 1000. So basically, you have to match your distance from the level of altitude. That Wally does, at least in the A320 in that airline. Level off happening now. Altitude. I guess we're already altitude capture. VNAV. Okay. Nice. Alright, so let me show you. So again, just a recap. We do have a custom scenery of Kaitak in MSFS 2024. But if you go to Navigraph, so Kaitak is here. Was here. As you can see, there is nothing. So there is not even the airport, of course. So yeah, you can't do anything about that. There is like a road here. Yeah. So this is also, look at the new airport. What a place. It's like Osaka airport. It's a big artificial island, even bigger in this case. Wow. It's a pretty cool location, Hong Kong, of course. But yeah, so this is the status. So what I want to do is to check the, give me a sec. Flight planner, how it was, flight planner, MSFS. Okay. Okay, yeah. No, what the fuck? Okay, I'm entering. Oh my god, he's asking me for some condition stuff. Okay, yeah, okay, change log. Okay, this is interesting. Let's see the change log before. So change aircraft added support for defining maximum altitude limit, individual cruise profile when creating custom performance data, nav data, okay. Route fixed an issue, okay. We don't. So for example, if I want to delete this, the one of my problem is simply how I delete a flight plan, which is I can't find any solution about that, which is insane to me. But yeah, look at that. So yeah, as I told you, there are just the default plane. So you can't do any flight planning with something different than default. You can add aircraft, of course, but it is so annoying. Reset. No. Still, I don't see any key. I don't see basically anything that let me remove the flight plan. Very interesting. Okay. But I wanted to check, do we have Kaitak here? I guess no. Oh my god. No. Wow. That's incredible. I mean, they have a custom scenery in the default sim and they provide zero performance. I mean, it's not a problem for me, but yeah, the big problem is that I can't use this. This is cool stuff. Look at this. I mean, charts, you have everything. I don't know, approach. You open this, you have all your chart. This is cool stuff, I mean. But it's so limited. I mean, I'm not able to do flight planning. For example, I wanted to study a little bit, in the past at least, what is this one? The A400 mic, or A400M, whatever it's called, I don't know. From Mini Builds, which is a default plane. It's a military cargo plane. Performance data unavailable. Great. So yeah, but I can't do it. Oh, look at this, performance data unavailable. So they did this, which is cool, but it's completely, I mean, what am I supposed to do about that? I mean, there is no performance. I mean, majority of default play doesn't have performance. So yeah, I mean, this is and that also means that you can have any kind of fuel calculation, payload calculation. So this is basically I don't know how to describe it. It's just basically a map of the world with charts. Use it for flight planning. It's very, very hard, let's say. Can I delete this? Oh, wait a sec. Okay. Ooh, wow. I delete a flight plan in 1 second. That's good. But yeah, for example, let's make an example. Very simple one. Let's say I want to do a flight planning from Venice. So let's add Lima India Papa Zulu to Verona. Lima India Papa X-ray. Yeah. This is it. So, okay, I'm gonna show you with both planes. So if I choose, for example, this one, which is the plane I'm interested into, you can do some planning. Cruise auto. Okay, let me see the flight in the meantime. 1 sec. Okay, everything looks normal. Yeah. So what you can do here, there is a key. I mean, no, there is a way to auto route. Okay, auto select. Okay, yeah. So let's do the route before auto route. Okay. Very interesting. This is already very strange to me. But yeah, whatever. I don't think this is. Okay, DME arc. Can I change the arrival, for example? Change procedure. Osteg, I don't know, 5 Juliet. Okay. Select. Okay, better. Yeah. Okay, this is weird, of course. I don't think that SimBrief gonna schedule you something like that, to be honest. But yeah, the point is, okay, I have the flight plan, which is this. And now, what? Because if I go here, a vertical path could not be calculated. Fuel, 0 gallon. Payload, we do have a payload. Wow. Maybe. No, this is a 0. Okay. Yeah, passenger. GA flight, domestic flight. Yeah, this is super strange. Actually, it's a cargo plane. Briefing. Vertical path. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, as you can see, we have no fuel information, which is the most important thing to have, to be honest. We do have a 0 fuel weight, but it's just based on, basically it's an empty craft, I guess. Okay. Yeah, it's obviously it's not usable. But I'm wondering, let's try with a plane that does have the info. For example, do we have okay, the icon maybe not. With the Baro is interesting. Azov, what's the difference between these two? Cessna 172. Citation longitude. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know why there are two. Well, let's try. Citation longitude passenger. What is this? Okay, citation longitude, for example, route. Let's go from Rome. No, Rome is too difficult. Let's go from Marseille to Venice again. Okay. Autoroute. Let's go. Okay, this is pretty cool. Alright. Okay, this is interesting. This is well done, probably. Yeah, it would be obviously great to check the real life runway. For example, do I have a quick access to the charts of the procedure? Maybe this? Oh yeah, there we go. Very cool. Okay, we do have cruise altitude here. And fuel and payload. Yeah, this is a block fuel 328 gallon. Okay. Cool. So if I check the the briefing. All right, block fuel. Okay, no reserves. This is bad. Not passenger though. Yeah, we're still missing some passengers here. Payload. You can randomize it, of course. GA flight, randomized load, and now it's gonna add some passenger, as you can see. Yeah, I don't like this, by the way. That I have to manually go here, randomize. I mean, come on. But this is okay. This is cool. So yeah, basically what we discovered today is that you can use this just for. Of course, you have to check if the fuel is correct. With plane that doesn't have this warning here, which are a few. Can I? Yeah, at least filter. It would be great to filter just based on this. TBM, okay. And then there is all this big chapter of the import. So, okay, I do this, and then how I import the flight plan. Can I import the flight plan? So yeah, this is it's very basic. You can see it's barely working. The point is like a little bit of shame because you do have all the you do have all the charts like Navigraph. Basically it's identical. Look at the 9-day line here. Yeah, you do have charts. No, this is not the night day. This is the night day. What is this? I don't know. This is the day-night line. So it's a bit of a shame because this is a big, I mean, they develop all this stuff with all the charts, but you can't really fly plan because you are missing the majority of the plane. You're completely missing external add-on. So yeah, there is no import system. And I guess they update it a little bit during time, but still, I mean, it's not that far in my opinion. I mean, you just need planes and an import system, and then you cannot use Navigraph with this. Of course, you don't have feature like, I don't know, performance tool. Of course, this is a way more advanced stuff. Years and years of development. You can link SimBrief with Navigraph. I mean, you can have your plane position in real time in the sim in an external device as I'm doing now. So yeah, it's definitely something very, very different at the moment. You do have import system. You do have many planes. But yeah, look at this. You do have all this stuff here. All this plane available, and also many plane have like under categories. For example, A320. You have Phoenix simulation, Tolis. I don't know, 737, NG, PMDG, ProSim. There is no. I explain one. I don't remember the name. A ProSim is MSFS. Do we have a... I don't even know about the existence of this plane here. Great. What is the ProSim? The Zibo. The Zybo, I it's called in English. I fly. I'm really curious now. ProSim 737 8. They just did the 800 or the... Yeah. I have no idea about that. ProSim 737 800 MSFS. Let me check this. ProSim 737 800 MSFS. But ProSim, of course. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know them. Is it this? I guess. I don't know, because ProSim, this stuff here is an extremely good software for, like, I guess custom cockpit. And the interesting stuff is that the Phoenix is based on the ProSim A320. I mean, part of the Phoenix, of course. And for that reason, there was a big talk about what will do Phoenix after the A320 family, because a possibility can be the 737, of course, because ProSim did the 737. So let me in the A320 we don't have the ProSim. I don't even know if they are referring to this ProSim here. Maybe not. Yeah, there is no. This is strange, because this is ProSim credit. But because this is the guys that upload the profile. So yeah, this is a software for the for domestic, like not domestic, but for, let's say, real cockpit. I mean, implementation on 2020 of A320 and 737. So there is no the external model, basically. There is no a model at all. You have to, of course, you have to manually. That's a pretty cool, of course, software. I mean, it's an incredible software. Okay, let's go back to the flight here. All right, so where we are. Okay, we're not that far now. I guess it's time to check some approach. So what we learned is that there is no Kaitak on the... Okay, of course, what you can do... Let's finish the Kaitak topic. So what you can do is this. If you want to fly Kaitak, you have to go to VATSIM Hong Kong website. Let me just check if it's there. I'm pretty sure it is. Pilots, airport charts. Okay, Kaitak. Okay. Yeah, basically, I don't know if you know this, but in many country, many, let's say, VATSIM community. Oh my God, I can't talk. Many country VATSIM community, they have a website in which you can find charts, free charts. So this is VATSIM Hong Kong. As you can see, we have Hong Kong International, Macau, and Kaitak. And if you press Kaitak, all charts, that's it. So these are the official charts they're gonna use on VATSIM if you want to fly there. With your departure, standard departure here. Standard departure. Wow, they do depart from to the north. This should be arrival, standard arrival, and approach. So yeah, this is one. I mean, this is the only. I mean, the best solution you have because it's officially provided by VATSIM itself. Yeah, this is present in many communities. I don't know. An example that comes to my mind immediately is VATSIM Ecuador. You have to download there. I'm not gonna download now, but just to show you. Come on, it's not loading. Okay, so if this is VATSIM Ecuador, if you go to Pilotos, which means pilots, Carta de Navegación. Oh no, I'm downloading. Okay, I'm gonna remove it. Ah, okay, yeah, it's just Now let me see what I just download because oh boy. So yeah, this is what I download. I'm not gonna export it, but yeah, as you know, I mean, let me do which one. Let me do it with Quito, of course, which is Sierra Echo Quebec Mike. This is Quito. I'm gonna open it, and here you have it. You do have all the charts of Quito, basically. Jepsen, the same of Navigraph, and that's it. So this is a trick you can use. There are some free websites. The very famous was ChartFox. I don't even know if it's still working, ChartFox. Or you can go to VATSIM website. Let me see this ChartFox if it's still working. ChartFox is an official website. I mean, you have to enter with your VATSIM profile. But for what I saw, yeah, you can't even find Venice now. Yeah, it's in a really bad status probably at the moment. So yeah, this is a nice trick. I know this stuff because, of course, as many people, I did my first period of on flying on VATSIM without Navigraph, just using free charts, and then so basically it was just ChartFox and some free provider as the website of VATSIM community itself. But yeah, now I do have Navigraph, so let's use it and let's go. So also a big problem for flight planning is that if you don't pay SimBrief, you're gonna just have outdated IRAC, which is not the best, of course. But yeah. Let's see what we do expect on Hong Kong. Let me see Hong Kong status. Okay, we do have a departure. All right. So we are scheduled to land runway 07 center through the Sierra 7 Charlie arrival, which gonna lead us to Limes, and from Limes we're gonna shoot probably an ILS, of course, which is this. So this is the arrival. We have a couple of altitude constraints. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can go direct to Silva at some point. 7 Charlie. Okay, it's this one actually. Alright. Yeah, will give me some direct because there is no traffic. And then the ILS, which is this. Pretty basic ILS. 1600 on the interception, not below 1700 before Victor Hotel 710. It's a category 2 ILS, just category 2, wow. Radial altimeter 100 feet, but we do have VFR condition today. Okay, few cloud 1800, scattering 2500. So yeah, it's VFR condition but cloudy, and that's what we're gonna shoot. As always, if you have any question about procedure or the plane or the sim, feel free to ask. 7 Charlie, execute. Let's check if we don't have any discontinuity. Okay, the go around is on Limes, right? Yes. Okay. Top of descent is there. Next waypoint will be Iqaluit, then Gulf India Alpha, and we are gonna overfly the big city of Guangzhou, which have a very big airport as well, in which I want to go one day. Maybe after this we can go back and come back here. Probably we're gonna do it because they do the flight, so yeah. We're gonna go back to Noi Bai and then come back here into this one. Alright. And we need to go to Kai Tak one day as well. I never land on Kai Tak. This is definitely an airport that I'm missing. I landed many difficult ones, but the point of Kai Tak is not really, I mean, it's a difficult approach, nothing crazy. And the problem is that the plane that used to fly there, I'm talking about 747 for example, so yeah, that approach with a 747 is that very difficult, for sure. Also with a 777 like this. Okay. Oh wow, I completely forgot my Instagram story. I'm gonna do it now, even if it's very late. But we're about to start descending, so. Okay. No. Yeah, I just upload a story with a photo of the plane. Live now on YouTube. Yeah. My Instagram is the same name of the channel here, if you are wondering. Okay. Done. Alright. This was an occasion to see a super. I mean, it's not noisy at all. Well, this is not much realistic. The engine sound, wow. I didn't expect that. Also, maybe you don't know, but this plane was transferred to Italy. I mean, I'm talking about the real plane, the Victor November Alpha 141. You can search it online, you can see the history of the plane, and was operated by Alitalia after Vietnam Airlines until the end of his operation. You know that Alitalia retires, I mean actually ITA Airways retires the 777 and they're not flying anymore, unfortunately. We are just flying A330, A330 Neo and A350 as a long haul plane, I guess, for what I remember, yeah. Okay, Golf Yankee Alpha. Okay, from Golf Yankee Alpha. No, we're gonna do all the approach. I mean, we're gonna take some shortcut after. We're gonna descend on path, and then we're gonna adjust in case. We are right over China now. I mean, we're over China since the beginning of the flight, basically. Let's go to explore this 777. I know I flew the 777-200ER in real life. I went to Ecuador on this from Amsterdam. Incredible flight. If you want a good suggestion for a long haul flight, it's Amsterdam to Quito. Incredible arrival. It's way different. I mean, I flew in Quito many times with the A320, with the 737, but the first time I did it fly with the 777, in approaching, especially approaching from the east, was way different. Way different vibes. Look at the stability of the plane, I mean. It's incredible how PMDG is able to produce a good plane with so good performance. Oops. They don't have toilet. It's pretty sure. Look at this. I mean, let's explore. I mean, no, because that's first class. First class. It's business class, actually. This is economy. What's that? Bienvenue à bord. Why is it in French? I mean, shouldn't be English? The second language? So this is basically a plane that flew. I guess last year with Vietnam was to 2004. Yeah, imagine we are flying this plane 20 years later in a sim. Oh yeah, and this is still economy, of course. Let's go to the cabin. Yeah, one thing I'm missing, of course, it's heavy having passenger, but yeah, I know there is I don't even remember how it's called, but this is a premium economy, which I don't think they had premium economy back in 24, maybe in 2004, and business class, and the cabin. Oh, there is another business class, maybe. Sector. We are in front. Yeah, we are in front of the engine. Oh, I can feel the sound changing. Very cool. Yeah, this is another business class area. And there we have the cabin. Wow. What a place. I mean, not what a place, what a plane. Look at the detail of this. I mean, and still incredibly good. I mean, I'm streaming 30 frame per second. But yeah, of course my sim is not that. Should be, I mean, at 30. It should be around 45 now. It's pretty smooth. Wow, look how long is this. Crew rest. No. I want to see the crew rest. Into the cabin. Wow. Jump seat. Number 1, number 2. Pilot stuff. What a beauty. Okay, we are at Golf India Alpha. So in front of us now we do have a big city of Guangzhou. You know, Hong Kong is just a small, tiny area of land. Check this. I mean, look Hong Kong. So we have Guangzhou, enormous city. We do have this is Shenzhen. We have also Dongguan, with big airport. Look at this airport, 5 runway. Wow. Chinese guy. 5 runways airport. This is a 3 runways airport. And then you enter Hong Kong, which is this small area here. And the city is very small actually, but full of people. I mean, the density of population is just incredible in Hong Kong. But yeah, you do have enormous cities. They are also different one, but yeah, it looks like just a single, very, very big one. And it's so incredible that nobody's flying here because yeah, this is an enormous airport. In real life, you will have, I mean, an incredible traffic. We can check it, but for sure. Would be just. Oh, it's night, of course. This is the airport. Yeah, they are having some cargo stuff arriving, of course. You see the departure of tomorrow morning. Look at this. Look at this. 5 and 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 traffic. Anchorage. Wow. This is an extremely big airport. 5 runway. Oh my god. And also this one is very big. And then we do have Hong Kong. Look at this, 747 to Anchorage. Wow. Taking off right now. Cargo. Wow, they do normal flight. Okay, this is going to Tokyo. It's gonna take some time. It's not super late there. No, it's 2 in the morning. Wow, A350 to New York. Is it this, I guess? No. What? Is this? No, never mind. Okay, the cargo is taking off. Wow, this is gonna cross the Pacific Ocean. We do all this trip here to Anchorage. This is a cool flight. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have a 747 working properly. This is a plane that I'm really missing. A nice 747 for MSFS. Unfortunately, the default one is way worse than the 2020 version, which is incredible to say, but it is what it is. And we are over the city of Guangzhou. The airport is to the north a little bit. Let's see if we're able to spot it. It should be around there, maybe. But yeah, what a place. Okay, about to turn. And yeah, we need to calculate performance. We're gonna do it when we start descending, of course. The runway should be very long. It's 4,225. Wow, it's one of the longest runway I ever saw, to be honest. 4,200 meters. It's not the longest, of course, but yeah. Wow, it's a very, very long one. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, 10 miles. And can we go direct to somewhere there? No, Vibos. Let me see. Yeah, actually, we could. Yeah, I'm gonna, okay, on the turn. As soon as you start turning, I'm gonna go direct to Zulu Uniform Hotel. Okay, it's not a big difference at all, but yeah, whatever. Okay, let's go now. Let's go. Nice. Let's see. Wow. We're pretty close to Hong Kong now. Very close, actually. Yeah, top of descent still pretty far. Oh wow, we are receiving the ILS already. Interesting. Or maybe it's a frequency they... Oops. It's a frequency they use here as well. It's kind of surprising. Let's give a check. You never know. 109.3. Which is correct. Nice. 074. Yeah. Because you know, I did a long haul recently from Zurich to... Sorry, from Hong Kong itself to Zurich with the default A330-300 of Swiss. And yeah, that was kind of cringe. Because when I arrived at Zurich, there was limited IFR that changed into IFR condition, but let's say very, very bad visibility. And yeah, I didn't have the right frequency. You know that the A330 is auto-tuned as the 777. I didn't have the right frequency, I couldn't change it. So yeah, and on top of that, I had controller online. Okay, this is done, by the way, this is done as well. And then we have to do the performance calculation. But actually, radial altimeter, we can already set up 100. Set. The standby altitude is standby altimeter is 1015. Top of descent there. Okay. It's a super stable layer of cloud. Not much realistic, these lines here. This alignment, let's say. Yeah, we're gonna descend basically. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we can expedite stuff very much now. Let me go direct to Canto. Let me see, we don't have any controller, no. I like to expedite a little bit because... Canto, let's go. So I guess we can start descending immediately. Or not. 64 miles, wow, it's pretty far. But I don't see the top of descent now. That's interesting. It looks like they do the procedure to not have to descend in China. And probably it's not. Okay, descending now. So 1000 here. Come on. No, vertical speed. Okay, let's go down. Level 210. Descending, okay, 837 into 314. All right. And let's go down. (2,000 feet per minute). Even more, of course. Okay. 3,000 feet per minute. Let's go down pretty fast. We're still losing the vertical path. Okay. Wow, 3,000 feet per minute, still losing the vertical path. 3,500. Let's recover. It's a pretty sharp descent. Classical. Wow, we're still losing. I'm not gonna go down faster than this, to be honest. I don't care. Let's calculate performance. Performance en route. Runway 07 center. Import from aircraft. Reverse. All up. Auto brake 3. Nah. Auto brake 2 probably. Yeah, even auto brake 1. It's an enormous runway. Yeah. Auto brake 1. VREF 134. With flaps full. That's correct. 134 auto brake 1. So auto brake is set. VREF is set, minimum is set. Approach briefing is done already. Yeah, we're just missing the altimeter. How are we doing on the vertical path? Still losing the vertical path. We're going down like a rocket. But yeah, it's not enough apparently. Okay, I'm gonna go for 1000. I don't care. I mean, until we reach 315 knots, it's fine. I mean, it's not really fine, but whatever. Okay. We are really going down, let's say. Now we are recovering the vertical path finally. Yeah, 315 knots. And then we're gonna switch to... No, we're gonna keep vertical speed, but we're gonna, of course, reduce our vertical... vertical speed as well. Yeah, we can descend flight level 130. This is pretty fine, honestly. Yeah. Okay. 315. Can you keep it? Let's see. Should reduce to idle. Wow. No, I don't think he can keep it at 4,000 feet per minute on the descent. I'm gonna reduce soon. Yeah. We're really going down. Yeah, let me check the area. Okay, this guy took off. It's going to Singapore. Yeah, this is a cool flight as well. Oh wow, it's so far. Wow, it's super far. I didn't expect that. Okay. Yeah, nobody around Hong Kong today. Okay, reducing 3,500. Yeah, we're overshooting our speed. I mean, it's not a problem, of course. I remind you, we are descending to land in Hong Kong International today, which is on our left at the moment. Not really visible. Yeah, not really, no. I'm gonna go direct to somewhere, to be honest. But we are pretty high still. Pretty high. I'm gonna go direct to Silva. Oh, yeah, we are too high. Yeah, because we do have a constraint on Murray, which is above 11,000 feet. But yeah, I don't really care about that. But yeah, we are too high still to get a direct there, because if I go, well, not much though. Maybe soon. We are recovering on the vertical path, but we are still very fast. Okay, 3,000 feet per minute. Okay. Let's slow down also. We do have a tailwind. Yeah, that's not helping us for sure. Okay. Yeah, we're very low already. Okay, we can remove meter. Where it was, here. We are out of China. We are officially in Hong Kong area. Wow, look at this. Look at this antenna. What the fuck? 3,200 feet. Okay. Yeah, we're still very fast. We do have speed brake, of course, which I'm gonna use. Not now. I mean, we're still fine. That's 3,000 feet above. We did worst. But yeah, the vertical path in the PMDG is definitely more precise than the Phoenix in 2024. I keep having problem on Phoenix with the vertical path. So be aware of it if you're flying the Phoenix. Yeah, now I'm gonna go direct to Silva, I don't care. Let's go. Look at the traffic there. Oh wow, now we are very high on the vertical path. So in this case, speed brake. Oh, we are recovering very fast though. Yeah, we are recovering pretty fast now. So we can descend 6,000 feet. Yeah, we're gonna make it at Limes. Look at that. It's incredible how strong are these speed brakes on the 777. There is still this bug. It's a bug in my opinion because, yeah, just with a touch of speed brake, look at this. Just a tiny touch, the plane is not even able to maintain the speed. This is not realistic. I mean, we're not even deploying any. Yeah, look at that. It's just 1 millimeter. Whatever. Oh, we should also be at 280 knots. I'm gonna slow down soon. I'm gonna slow down now. 300 knots. Maintaining the vertical speed and using speed brakes now. So our angle of descent will be better. We are just 2,800 feet above the vertical path now, recovering. And look at the green banana. According to the green banana, we will able to reach 6,000 feet at Limes. Also slowing down. Everything looks pretty fine. We can also reduce a little bit the vertical speed. Okay, rearm this. Altimeter set. And check here. Okay, landing gear and flaps. And we are done. Speed brakes. 2,000 feet above. Okay, reducing. 2,500. I'm checking the green banana now. As soon as we match Limes, it's fine. Because, yeah, we have to be 6,000 feet below at Limes. Oh, wait, I can descend 3,000 now. Yeah, pretty fine. Into the approach. Okay. Tonic 2,000 or above and 180 knots maximum. We don't have control, so okay, we have to slow down because we are below 10,000 feet now. (1,000 feet per minute). Landing lights and seat belts and speed brakes. Slow down. Flight level change. Okay, speed brakes. Come on. Alright, descending now. Okay. Okay, tonic is there. So yeah, the strange thing is that if you use a lot of speed brake, it's gonna be like normal. If you use just a touch of it, it's gonna be super strong. Pretty strange behavior. We are 1,400 feet above the vertical path now. Recovering. Yeah, we're descending pretty fast. I'm gonna maintain this for a few miles still. 1,000 feet above. Okay, not needed anymore. Let's remove every speed brake here and be ready to deploy the flaps. Into a cloud at the moment. So yeah, I did have frame lost before. It was just a moment, fortunately. Okay. We are losing the vertical path again. Okay, but we're going down. Yeah. We are below 6,000. That's fine. Wow. Look at that. Ooh, wow. Wind prop. Wow. Pretty cool. Zooming. Terrain is on. Yeah. 2,000 feet. Ooh. Localizer armed. No. Go around altitude is 5,000. Okay, a little bit of speed brakes. Look at this, just a tiny 1,000. Look at how much we drop. This is completely unrealistic. I mean, I barely moved it. It's the same of doing this. Look at this. So 2,300 here. If I do this, yeah, it's gonna drop even more, but yeah, it's super strange. But anyway, okay, let's remove it. Okay. Ooh, wow, pretty low clouds, by the way. Few clouds, 1,800. All right, that's the reason. Okay, turning 3,000 feet now. We can descend 1,700. Looks like we're fine. We are below the glide slope. That's completely fine now. Okay. So vertical speed 1,000 feet per minute. Speed on up. Okay, we're not gonna descend any lower than this, than 1,700 feet. Slowing down the plane. Speed check.
55.
Flaps 1. Wow. Okay. Speed on up, still approach. What? Okay, it's intercepting. Runway side. Speed on 1. Do we have traffic? No. Approach armed. Speed check. Gear down. Okay, and speed check. Flaps 5. Speed on 5. Alright. Wow. Look at that. Let me see. Okay. Still on the bay. Okay. So 134 approach speed. Glider capture, go around altitude 5,000 feet. Speed check flaps 10. Sorry, flaps 15, speed on 15. Let's check the view with the hill here appearing. I mean, it's a mountain. I mean, it's a 3,000 feet high. This stuff here. Flaps 20, flaps 25. Speed on 25. What? Okay, flaps full. Never mind. Approach speed 134. Wow. What a place. Look at that. Very cool. Check the other side. Okay, the other side less interesting for sure. Oh yeah, look at this peak. No traffic, perfect. 2 miles. Wow, last view here. Oh my god. Let's go. Autopilot off. It's a low angle? No, it's a 3 angle ILS. 3 degree ILS, classic. Now there's a lightly offset. Let's recover. Automatic
Approaching minimums.
idle in the 777.
Minimums.
Continue.
30. 20. 10.
Touchdown reverse. Nice low resolution run, right? Okay. And 60 reverse in manual braking. Okay, welcome to Hong Kong. Oh, look at those buildings. Alright, let's slow down. Yeah, we can park. Okay, let's exit the next one. Flaps up. Speed braking. Okay, let's clear here. Yeah, let's park it there somewhere. Landing lights off. Running turn off. And stop. APU starting. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's go straight here. Yeah. Nice and safe. Wow. I mean, the position of the New Hong Kong airport is still very epic. Look at that. I don't know how much could take from here. There is a road, I guess, right? To Hong Kong. Okay, let me turn. The meantime, yeah. It can take some time, though. High director off. Idle. Yeah, let's park there somewhere. How was the touchdown? Okay, it's fine. It's fine for a 777. Look at this beast. Oh yeah, let's park there somewhere. Very cool flight. Took some time, but yeah, very cool. Taxi light off. Oops. Taxi light off. Let's park. Okay. Yeah, default scenery as well here. This is a really big stand. I mean, I guess A380 parked somewhere here. I guess it looks even small, our 777-200ER in this one. Alright, stop there. I mean, not really small, but you know. Parking brake set, engine off. Fuel pump off. Hydraulic can goes off. All right, APU is running. So let's go here, ground operation. Set chokes, ground power unit, jetway. Now let's wait to connect everything. Why can we trigger? I guess we can trigger jetway already. Yeah. Okay, jetway is coming. Cargo, cargo, fuel truck, cargo. Okay. Beacon lights off. Yeah, we do have the parking brake. Transponder. APU. External power. APU off. Okay, Windows it. Let's go. Nice shutdown checklist done. Let's go outside. So, welcome to Hong Kong. So, we have pleasure to fly this plane. So, yeah, tomorrow, probably we're gonna fly the Duke again. We're gonna cross Alps. It's gonna not, I mean, I don't have too much time tomorrow, but, you know. So, I mean, it really depends. We're gonna do the fly anyway. We can do like a short one, just crossing Alps, or a longer one, if I have more time. But yeah, that's the plan. So thank you very much for watching. I wish you a nice evening. If you want more of this, subscribe and see you next.